Hello, Miss Fatin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, beautiful one.
Morning,
I missed you way more.
Miss. We all miss you. Good morning, Miss.
Morning.
Miss Fatin, we're gonna solve the sheet today.
Yes, we have 2 worksheets to work on today.
I did it before. I did it before that. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Miss.
I did before. It's
Great.
about and I see the solution. It was right.
Please write your full name. Write your full name.
Morning.
Good morning. Please write your full names in here.
Oh. I'm now using computer. Hi.
Hi.
Computer. أول مرة.
Please write your full names.
Okay.
Miss Fatin,
On the
Go
worksheet
ahead.
or in the room? On the worksheet?
when are we gonna take about the mammals?
We still have
Yes, Matt.
next week. Next week we'll talk about the birds group. And then in the week after, it's the mammal's turn.
I'm doing on a computer, but I put another.
Yalla. 2 rules, 2 very important rules for the science class. Number 1, write your full name. Number 2, mute yourself. You are not allowed to unmute yourself if I did not call your name. Keep muted till I call you. When I call you, you can answer. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. Don't send again anything in the chat, okay? Don't send anything in the chat. If you have something to say, you need to raise your hand and then I'll let you talk and talk to me, okay? Tala, please connect the audio, then mute yourself. Bella kaman, connect the audio, then mute yourself.
Hi, Miss.
Don't send anything in the chat. Talking in the chat will make you lose points. Yalla, let's start now.
Miss, I have a question.
Okay, Lama, did you raise your hand? Yes, Ali Saleh. What do you want?
Yes, I raised.
We will solve the worksheet, ya Ali. We have 2 worksheets today. The worksheet talking about amphibians and the worksheet talking about reptiles. Yes, Lama, what's your question?
When we have a question or we have something to say for you, we raise our hands.
Yes, please. Yalla, we will start. I'll count till 5. At 5, mute yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Worksheet number 1 talks about amphibians. In question number 1, Zahra compared please mute. In question number 1, Zahra compared 2 animals. Animal A and animal B. Both animals are vertebrates and both animals belong to the amphibians group. Animal A is an amphibian, animal B is also an amphibian. Animal A breathes with its gills while animal B breathes with its lungs and skin. Animal A has a tail, animal B does not. Animal A uses its fins to move. Animal B uses its legs to move. يلا يا معالي برجي. What are the two animals that Zahra is comparing? This question is for Maryam and Ali Burji. يلا مريم and Ali Burji. Give me the names of animals A and B.
Breathed. No, I mean newts.
B is a newt.
Right?
Is it the small one or the adult one? Adult newts or young newts living in water?
Young.
Small ones? What do you think, ya Maryam?
Yes, young. Gills. Because we're using gills.
Okay, so now we're talking about animal A or B, ya Ali?
A is you because
A is what?
A.
A is what?
It's
Yes, what is it?
frogs. Baby
I didn't
frogs.
hear you. Can you please
Tadpoles.
repeat? Animal A is what?
It's tadpoles.
It's a tadpole. Thank you. Tadpoles for A. Excellent. Bravo. What about B? B. Ali Saleh. What about B?
Yes, I don't have the worksheet.
The worksheet is on the app. Both worksheets are on the apps. So you have to visit the app to find them, okay? When we finish. Ali Basma, B is which animal? Yes, ya Ibrahim. B, which animal is B?
Frog.
Okay, which one? Tadpoles, يعني baby frogs, ولا adult frogs?
Not the baby ones, the big ones, the adults.
Adult frogs. Excellent, ya Ibrahim. Bravo.
Because the adults breathe with because the adults frogs breathe with their skins and don't have a tail.
That's right.
They move
Excellent.
with their legs.
Excellent. Bravo. So they do not have a tail. They do not have a tail, and they breathe with their lungs and skin. And pay attention, both animals must be amphibians. The first one is the tadpole, the second one is the adult frog. You need to mute yourself. When you finish answering, please mute yourself. Yala Salma Abdullah. Salma Abdullah and Bayan. Let's do this together. Bayan and Salma Abdullah. We have this Venn diagram. Let's make it a text. Bayan and Salma Abdullah. Let's go.
Okay.
How will you start your text?
I started with topic.
Yes, I'm listening.
I start with text a topic because you have to tell what you're doing.
So what did you write, Bayan? What are we comparing? I should start with the names of the animals.
I like fish.
Here we're not talking about fish. Pay attention. Animal A is a tadpole, animal B is an adult frog. So how should I start my text?
I love the big frogs.
This Venn diagram, Diane, we're talking about this, okay? We have to make this one as a text. We have to transform it into a text. This one should turn into a text.
The question 1.
Yes, question 1.
Okay.
Shoo, Salma Abdullah, we're listening. Help us with this. Salma and Bayan, this question is for both of you.
Both
مين اللي both?
Miss,
Yes.
both are vertebrates.
مين اللي both؟ مين هن اللي both؟ شو سلمى؟ طيب جوال، يلا جوال.
I know, يا مس.
Lama, you cannot unmute yourself if I didn't call your name.
say the full?
Must I answer?
Yes, Joel.
Tadpoles and frogs are both vertebrates. Both are amphibians.
Yeah.
Tadpoles breathe with their gills, while frogs breathe.
Tadpoles and other adult frogs are both vertebrates and are amphibians. Thank you so much, ya Joel. You can mute yourself now. Excellent. So look what she did. She started with the names of the animals. You should tell me, what are you talking about? Tadpoles and adult frogs. This is one. Yalla. Yalla ya Bayan. Yalla ya Salma. Your turn. What should I write now?
Miss, which Selma? There's two Selma.
Salma Abdullah. I'm calling her since the morning. Haida, we're done. We did it.
Miss, and they are both are
We said it.
amphibians.
We said it. We wrote tadpoles are both
Both are
vertebrates and are both amphibians. We said it. We're done.
They breathe with their gills.
مين they? مين هن اللي they? Tadpoles. Tadpoles. Please don't send anything in the chat. Tadpoles breathe
with their gills.
Okay. Ali Basma. Ali Basma, help us, please.
Tadpoles breathe with their gills, while adult frogs breathe with their lungs and scales.
Thank you.
Tadpoles have
Thank you. You can mute yourself
to
now.
move.
Excellent, Ali. Please don't send anything in the chat. Anything in the chat, please. Yalla ya Abbas. Tadpoles breathe with their gills while. You need to use the word while. Stop sending. Stop chatting. Please stop chatting for B.
While.
You need to use the word while.
While other frogs breathe with their lungs.
Okay, we're done with this. Yalla, what should I write, Kaman?
The tadpole have a tail,
Okay.
while adult frogs don't have a tail.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Ya'afat. Yalla, Simon. So, Kaman,
Yes,
Abbas
teacher.
used while. So, Zahra, we still have these two. Yalla, let's write them in a text. What should I write?
The tadpoles use their fins to move while the adult frogs use their legs to move.
Thank you. Bravo all. Excellent job. So you need to use while. You need to use while. You have also to mention the animals that you're talking about. Okay? طيب. خليني نشوف. Please don't send anything in the chat for B. Please, I beg you, don't send anything anymore in the chat. If you want to do anything, raise your hand. So Zahra, Abbas, Joel, Bayan, Ali, Basma, you answered. You can lower your hands now and let's give chance to others. Yalla ya Fadl. Check the correct answer.
Yes, miss.
Oviparous animals. Oviparous animals reproduce by laying eggs. Lay eggs in water only, while I reproduce by giving
Yes.
birth to young. Which one is correct?
Reproduce by laying eggs.
Excellent, ya Fadl. Bravo. Oviparous animals lay eggs, and it's not necessary that they lay eggs in water only. They can lay them on land, like reptiles do, and they do not reproduce by giving birth. Thank you, ya Fadl. Yala Salma Tiba. B. Spiders, jellies, and snakes are vertebrates. Vertebrates.
Invertebrate.
Invertebrates. Yala, let's see. Let's see. This question is for all of you. Spiders, vertebrates, wala invertebrates.
Oh, no. Actually, change my mind.
Teacher, I know it.
I changed my mind.
Organisms. Because snakes are vertebrates and jellies are
No, it's organisms.
Bravo, ya bravo. Spiders.
Organisms. Organisms.
Yeah,
Because snakes are reptiles and they are vertebrates.
bravo. Snakes,
Can I tell organisms? Miss, can I tell you something?
spiders,
Teacher,
and
spiders and jellies and
vertebrates. Snakes,
vertebrates.
Can I tell you?
so
Yes, I have.
vertebrates is wrong. Invertebrates wrong. We have to choose organisms. Organisms, yeah, living things. Yalla, I will count till 5. Mute yourselves. 1,
Miss, I want.
2,
I want to tell you something.
3, 4, 4.5, and 5. Yes, Ali Basma, what do you want to tell me? We're losing time على فكرة. We still didn't finish the first worksheet.
You can disable chat.
I know I can disable chat, but I don't want to. You have to follow the class rules. Thank you, Ya Ali. Yala Ibrahim. Vertebrates are classified into how many groups? 2, 4, or 5? شو إبراهيم؟
Vertebrates are classified into five groups.
5 groups. Excellent. يلا حسن بسمة. So vertebrates are classified into 5 groups: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. حسن بسمة, newts and caecilians. Are they vertebrates, fish, ولا reptiles?
Vertebrates.
They are vertebrates. Excellent. Newts and caecilians هن amphibians. Okay? They are not fish, they are not reptiles. So
Yes.
we have one question, one answer, which is vertebrates. هن vertebrates. Caecilians are amphibians. They look like big worms. In a caecilian's mouth are dozens of needle-like teeth. The teeth can eat worms, small frogs, lizards, and other caecilians. Please mute yourselves. Some females lay eggs in holes near water. When the larvae hatch, they have gills and a short tail to help them swim in the water. Yalla ya Rev. Indicate where female caecilians lay their eggs.
Okay. They lay their eggs in holes near water.
Excellent. In holes near water. Yalla Rida. In holes near water. And it's written in the text. Specify. So we have to tell one.
Yeah.
Do caecilians go through metamorphosis?
Can you repeat?
Specify. It's written in front of you, Habibi. Specify if caecilians go through metamorphosis. Do caecilians go through metamorphosis? Yes or no? Yalla, this question is for you and Bella. Do caecilians go through metamorphosis?
Do caecilians go through metamorphosis?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
caecilians go through metamorphosis. طيب, why? Justify. Because
they are because they lay eggs.
we're talking about metamorphosis. شو إبراهيم؟ زهراء فضل الله.
Because they have a light.
When they are small, different from other
So
stage.
because when they are small, they are different than adults. Excellent. Because when they are small, when they are larvae, يعني small, they're different than when they're adults. But كمان you can simply say because they are amphibians. Amphibians go through metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the change that amphibians go through. لأنه babies do not look like their parents, like their dad and mom. Metamorphosis is the change that amphibians go through. Let's go to the text لنشوف إذا caecilians go through metamorphosis. طلعوا. Larvae have gills to breathe. طيب adult Sicilians, big Sicilians, how do they breathe? They breathe with their what? The big ones. I'm talking with all of you. Yes. How do adult Sicilians breathe?
With their gills
Their skin. With their skin.
With their skin and
Lungs.
lungs. Thank you.
Lungs.
Lungs and skin. So طلعوا. Larvae يعني baby Sicilians use their gills to breathe. بس adult Sicilians use their skin and lungs. يعني they change. معناتها yes they go through metamorphosis, which is the change that amphibians go through. Yes, they change because they are amphibians. Yalla, the last part, this is for all of you. I'm talking with all of you. What are 4 praise of a Sicilian? What do Sicilians eat?
Worms, snakes, frogs, lizards, and
Amphibians.
Sicilians.
Lizards.
And even other
Snakes.
snakes.
Teacher, amphibian. Frog.
I
Snake.
I only need 4 examples.
Insects, spiders.
And even other Sicilians. They did not write spider
They eat
in the text. In the text add worms, small snakes, frogs, lizards, and other.
and even
Okay? Yes. We're done with the first worksheet. Let's move.
teacher, how Sicilians eat Sicilians?
Yes, they eat small ones. Lots of animals do this. I will count till 5. At 5, you should mute yourself. بعد عنا 10 minutes to solve this worksheet. يلا 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. يلا يا Tala. Tala, in question number 1, the second worksheet, we're talking about caimans. Caimans have long tails, short legs, and dry, scaly skin. They are adapted for swimming in water, but they also walk on land. They are similar to alligators, except in the fact that caimans have more pointed noses and longer teeth. Tala, which vertebrate group do caimans belong to? Yeah, Abbas? Yes, Tala. Which vertebrate group do caimans belong to? Tala and Ghadir. Which vertebrate group do caimans belong to? Zahra Fadlallah.
reptiles.
Bravo. Caimans belong to the reptiles group. Miss Fat
Reptiles.
specify. So what should you say?
Because they live in water and on land.
Okay. And what else? What do they have? Tuya Lama, what do they have?
they have
Teacher,
Talia.
they have pointed nose, more no pointed nose.
Pointed nose ما بيعملون reptile. Pointed nose doesn't make them reptile.
They have long tail.
وكمان اللونج تيل ما بيعملون reptile. What is the characteristic of a reptile? How is their skin? What do they have?
Teacher, I know. Scale skin.
Connected scales.
Scale skin.
Skin. Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah.
There's
Dry scale skin.
dry
Connected
skin
skin. Teacher, scale skin.
adapt.
They have dry scales.
Scale skin.
They have
Scale
dry scales. Look. Dry scaly skin. يعني they have on their skin dry scales. يلا, this is for all of us. You can unmute yourselves. I'm talking with all of you. بس بنقول true or false. How true, how false.
Okay.
I will read the sentence. Caimans. You can unmute yourselves. I'm talking with all of you. Rida, Hassan Basma, Fadl, Ben,
Okay.
Ali Bouzi, Nadia. Yeah. Caimans breathe with their lungs.
True. True.
True. Yeah. Caimans are covered with connected scales.
Ibrahim, true.
Caimans
True.
on land and in water. True. Excellent.
True.
At 5, you should all be using 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Mute, mute, mute. 4 and a half. And 5. Thank you. Write one difference between caimans and alligators. Caimans and alligators يا علي برجي. يلا علي برجي. What is one difference between caimans and alligators? Talia, what is one difference between caimans and alligators?
That chameleons have a more pointy nose.
Okay, مش chameleons, caimans. Caimans have more pointed
A
nose.
more pointed nose.
Excellent, ya Talia. There is another difference also, is that they have longer teeth.
Yes.
Yalla ya Bayan, this question is for you. Mahdi and Bayan were presenting a project about reptiles, مش fish. أنا هون I made a mistake. They are presenting a project about reptiles. So Mahdi said reptiles are vertebrates, they have a backbone and they live in water only. Bayan said reptiles live in water and on land and they use their lungs to breathe. Who is right يا بيان؟ انت are you right ولا مهدي is right؟ سلمى عبد الله، غدير عيسى، غدير، Salma and Bayan. Who is right?
Bayan.
Why?
Because they live on land and in water.
Because reptiles live on land and water. Yani they do not live in water only, like Mahdi said. Right? So Mahdi is wrong. Most reptiles live in water, while few live most reptiles live on land, while few live in water. Yalla, last question. We are comparing two kinds of animals. Even if you didn't see them or the pictures are not clear, Miss Fatin حطت إنه bearded dragons belong to the reptiles group, while alpine newts belongs to the amphibians group. يعني you are comparing a reptile, you're comparing a reptile to an amphibian. And this is enough. If we study the reptiles and the amphibians lessons, we can do this. Okay? يلا both are شو؟ يلا يا مريم. مريم, you still didn't. وزلغوت, يلا يا حسن. Hassan Zalghut and Mariam, I still didn't hear your voices today. What can we write in the in the center? Both animals are what?
They have a back.
So both have a back.
Both have backbone.
Okay, what else? شو يا مريم? So Hassan said both have a backbone. Thank you. Hassan. What can we write?
They're both lizards.
لا, they are not both lizards. هيدا نيوت هو السلمندر, هو منه الليزرد.
Miss.
شو رضا؟ يلا يا رضا. حسن بسمة. فضل. What can we write? Both are what?
Miss, I know.
يلا boys. Both are what?
Miss, I know.
Yes,
I know the answer. Cold-blooded.
both.
Both have a tail.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about.
Both are cold-blooded.
Both are cold-blooded. Bravo. Both are cold-blooded.
I have.
What else?
Both have the same skin.
لا, they don't have
Miss,
the
can I
same
say?
skin. أكيد لا. Yes, both are what?
Both are oviparous.
Both are oviparous. شو كمان؟ أنا I will say it high. I will change the color كمان. We still have يمكن 2 minutes. Both breathe with their lungs.
With their skin.
With their lungs.
Not lungs.
Teacher, I have a question.
إيه يا ريت؟
All the reptiles are cold-blooded?
إيه صح. يلا. What about differences? بعد عنا
All
one.
of them?
So let's do this. Yes. They are cold-blooded. Let's do this.
Miss,
How is this
can I say
the bearded dragon? They have.
Miss,
I'm talking with all of you.
they
Connected.
they have detached.
They have a connected scale.
They have connected scale.
While
One of them has a slimy skin.
Have moist, slimy.
both have slimy skin.
This both have a slimy skin.
Fish both have a slimy skin. Different. They have different skin.
That's not right.
The
Connected
I
scales.
think not if they have the slimy skin.
Miss, both.
Calm down. لحظة. سالية ما عندها.
Dragons are reptiles.
Listen to me. ما عندهم نفس السكن. لا يا سالية. يلا. هون. They lay eggs on land.
They lay eggs
هون.
and
They lay
They lay eggs on land.
In the water.
in water.
The baby don't look
Not go
like the adult.
Come on.
The adult